We use the words introvert and extrovert as if the words have opposite meanings, and on paper they do, but it's never that simple when it comes to people, and artists are a great example of this. There are always exceptions, but generally artists can fall into both categories, and this is especially true of musicians. It may be that there are musicians who are introverts and those who are extroverts, but I think that they're both at the same time. Most popular musicians are in the public eye all of the time and stand their ground on the stage and on screen, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're not shy and self-conscious. Here's the challenge. As a musician, you search your emotions and grasp for threads of meaning to help understand how you feel. Being able to connect with your subconscious like this works to purge emotions that weigh heavily on your being. Our teenage years can be really rough, and it's no surprise that those are the years when many of us discover music and songwriting. And even though this experience is private and internal, there's a desire to share our creations with others. Part of the reason is simple pride. A newly learned or written song is a success story to share with friends and family. But there's another element that I've always searched for, and it's the reason that shy and introverted artists bare their soul to the world and take the stage for all to see. Tucked away in our bedrooms, musicians can write songs that express how we feel, and we feel better for doing so. This works for playing our own music, but it works playing other artists' creations as well. And I think my answer is right there. It's not just the untangling of our complex emotions. As social creatures, there's a yearning to connect with other humans, to know that you're not alone in how you feel, to know that someone else understands. Life can be lonely if you can't find others that you feel you can connect with. But we can find these connections through music. Music fans are considered a community. They're groups of people who can connect with each other on a very deep emotional level because they share a love of a particular song or artist or genre. Songwriters have to reach further to find that connection. Songs should come straight from the heart, and most of us don't like to wear our hearts on our sleeve, especially since songwriting can bring out parts of our soul that we wouldn't want everyone to see. Yet we do so anyways. The desire to know if anyone feels like you do can overcome shyness and embarrassment about our thoughts and feelings, as well as our own insecurities about writing, singing, and playing skills. And so the introvert forces themselves to become the extrovert, even if it's only once in a while. "I've just got to do it" is a line that I've heard a lot from emerging artists. I've heard it from people who want to learn an instrument, from people who want to write songs, from people who want to play music with other musicians, from people who are about to get up on stage to bare their hearts, and from people who want to leave the monotony of their day jobs and be something more. The compulsion is strong and undeniable. Not acting on the impulse can lead to regret. The other line I've heard a lot is, "I wish I'd done this sooner." I often wonder if I'm an extrovert or an introvert. I'm definitely outspoken and gregarious, and I've been on stage a lot. But I do find it hard to connect, and my heart pounds like it'll break through my chest when I climb onto that stage, more so when in the presence of my peers. And I ask myself, why I need to take my songs beyond myself. I write my songs for me. They make me feel, and I feel better for it. So why do I record my songs and play them for people? What pushes me up onto the stage? Why do I spend so much time preparing my music to be shared? The shallow answer is that musicians are looking for attention, for fame and fortune, to play the stadium, to have a platinum record, to be adored by fans. And some of this could be true, but it's well known that achieving fame in the music industry is a long shot, and anyone who's played a musical instrument or written music knows that while our friends and family appreciate our efforts, the music itself is not always well received. So I don't think it's all because of the attention or earning praise, and I think that most musicians don't know why they're breaking out of their shell and trying to share their music with the world. I think there's a deeper need that compels us to share our musical experiences, that there's a need to have our deepest emotions understood by other people, the need for a profound metaphysical connection with other humans. Because even when we're surrounded by people, we can still feel alone. Musicians aren't unique in wanting to connect and to share their most personal experiences, to know that someone else can understand how we feel. But seeing someone who's normally shy and introverted gather the courage to put their art and their soul out for everyone to see shows us how strong our desire is to have deeper, more meaningful connections with each other.